So this is on the right hand side of a piece of paper. I'm going to start with the bottom left hand target and then move around. Bottom right hand target. That just sprung on me, so I've got a pellet in the chamber. Top right hand target. Hi guys, welcome to the Gun Locker. I'm Mark, and in front of me is the Air Arms S510 Carbine Super-lite in .177. Now obviously I've already done a part 1 design and build review on this rifle. This is part 2, all about accuracy and performance, and obviously I filmed myself shooting outside at 30 meters, the distance that I like to shoot at. I'll let that footage speak for itself. And obviously after that we're going to come back in and we'll talk about the 5-star rating. But I would like to just say, you know, sometimes keeping the mechanics simple but well machined is all you need for sub 12 foot-pound. It's just simply all you need. This rifle is sublimely accurate. Again, I'll let the footage show you that. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi guys, so I'm outside with the Air Arms S510. It's a rifle that dates back to 2015-2016, so it's not new. But first time I've had a chance to shoot one of these. And obviously this is part 2, so the accuracy and performance test. What I will say is taking me a little bit of time to get outside because I'm on the tail end of COVID. I got hit by a pretty bad bout. It's lasted about 3 weeks now, and I'm going to try and keep my talking to a minimum because I have a chest infection which is a little bit difficult to shift. The more I talk, the more out of breath I get, and also I risk having a coughing fit, so apologies for that. But I've been desperate to get outside and do a little bit of shooting. I've been desperate to get this part 2 out. So here we are, the Air Arms S510 Carbine Super-lite, and what we've got, target is set at 30 meters. You'll see 2 sheets of paper down there. I'm going to use the left hand target to do a group test, using a range of pellets. I've already sighted it in using the Air Arms, the Air Arms Diablo Fields. Excuse me, my head's still a little bit fuzzy. So I'm going to shoot at the target, the left hand piece of paper, top left hand target. I'll just do a group, and then what I'll probably do is cut out whilst I reload the mag, because I've only got 1 mag with this rifle, and then I'll probably go for the JSB Diablo Match Exacts, the Busy Long Range Golds. I've got some Accu Pels. Now this tin's probably about 20 years old, but I found them in the cupboard, so I thought, hey, why not give it a go. And then I've got some Norma Golden Trophy FTs, so I just want to see how forgiving the barrel is on this rifle. So just cock it, feed in from the left hand side. Nice, it's actually a nice magazine feed. It's positive and there's a definite click when it's in. It's quite smooth actually as well. The one thing that I will say with the rifle is already I've noticed that actually the stock is a little bit short in the butt for me, so I feel a little bit hunched, and the trigger has been tuned to the point where for me it's a little bit too light. But I'll give it my best go, and as I say, this is the pellet test first off, so it's going to be the left hand piece of paper and it's going to be the top left hand target, and the first off we're using Air Arms Diablo Fields. I'll put a magazine in and we'll see how it goes. And again, this is all about grouping. I pulled that one. Right, we're out. So there was a bit of a spread on that, from left to right. It could be me. Make sure that doesn't fall over. So let's go with the JSB match Diablo Exacts now. And let's go top right hand target. Alright, I'm out. So that was a marginally tighter group. Right. So next are the Bisley long range golds. And we'll go bottom left hand target. And again, it's not how near it is to the cross, it's just how big a group we're getting. Right, I'm out. Not much in it between the Bisley range golds and the JSBs. So next up, the AccuPels. give these a go. There you go, Acupels. So yeah, £8.50 a tin, that's how old these are. So we'll go bottom right hand target. We're out. Yeah, it doesn't like those. So, last but not least, the Norma Golden Trophy FTs. Okay, so Norma Golden Trophy FTs heavies, and we'll go for the centre target. Out. Okay, so looking at the groups there, I know that I'm pulling, but for me, Diablo Fields, the Exacts, no, tell a lie, the Exacts, the Busy Long Range Golds, and the Norma have all performed quite well. Of those three, I think I'm going to use I'm actually going to use the Norma Trophy FT Heavies for the actual accuracy test now. Now I do need to sight the rifle in, so I'm just going to pick a point. I'm going to use the magazine to sight it in, or 4 or 5 shots, something like that, just to get it roughly where I want it to go, and then I'll do that test on the right hand side. So left hand piece of paper, and I'm just going to put a pellet in between the top 2 targets. Going to make some adjustments. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So what we're going to do on the right hand side piece of paper, I'm going to put a pellet in each of the 4 outer targets, trying to get as near to the cross as possible. And then in the center target, I'm going to put a group of 6 shots, so that'll be 10 in total. And that'll allow me to measure all the distances and get some scores for you. So this is on the right hand side of the piece of paper. I'm going to start with the bottom left hand target and then move around. Bottom right hand target. That just sprung on me, so I've got a pellet in the chamber. Top right hand target. Top left hand target. And now for the group in the center target. Right, I'm out. Okay, so that accuracy test, I'm really quite pleased with that, especially with my health being as it is. I'm not making excuses, but it does have an impact for sure. But you'll see on that right side of paper, right piece of paper, that the accuracy test is pretty damn good. It really is. I'm just going to lay this down and I'll catch it inside. Well, there you have it. Considering that I'm on the tail end of COVID, and yeah, it really is affecting my breathing and my heart rate, I don't think I did too bad a job. I was particularly pleased with some of those shots, and I know that there was 2 in the group test at the very end there that I did pull. I've made slight allowances for that in my scoring, so obviously it's just a shame I'm not on top form, because I really do believe I can get pellet on pellet with this when I'm shooting better, when I'm feeling better. Anyway, let me go through the 5-star rating. Overall, 3.9 out of 5 stars. Very, very strong score. And that's obviously for part 2, the performance and accuracy test. That includes handling, loading, trigger accuracy and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just going to quickly go through those as well and let you know how I scored the rifle on each of those topics. So, handling, well, with a weight of 2.8 kilos or 6.17 pounds and a point of balance of 510 mil from the butt, it handles really quite well. Unfortunately, this rifle doesn't have a front stud in which I can attach a bipod, so I was using this Cordwell bench rest. It's okay, you know, it would perform better with a bipod, that's for sure. But for handling, for the fact that it's not heavy and you can carry it around all day, it's nicely balanced. I've given it 4 out of 5 stars, and I think that's fair, and that's a strong score. Now, with regards to loading, it does lose a little bit here on points. I've given it 3.8 out of 5 stars overall. The magazine capacity at .177 is only 10 shots, so that's low nowadays. I mean, for the most part, you know, with .177 you're looking at around about 14 shots, especially on the Turkish rifles, and a lot more for, you know, the likes of FX and what have you. So yeah, it only scored 3 out of 5 for that. And the indexing, all bar that one occasion where the cocking lever sprung on me, has been absolutely excellent. When you cock the lever and you push that lever back in, that probe finds the pellet each and every time. There's no resistance, it lines up absolutely beautifully, and I've given it 4.5 out of 5 stars for that, and that's, you know, that's very, very strong. It is a short kind of throw, so because I'm used to a longer cocking action, it was my fault that it just sprung on me. I pulled it too hard, basically, simple as that. Now the trigger, I did say that it's a little bit light for me. I prefer them just a little bit firmer, but it's sublime. It scored 4.5 out of 5 stars. You know exactly when it's going to release. It is consistent. It is easy to adjust. So yeah, I can't give it any less. It's just a very, very good trigger. Now the accuracy side, well, you saw that. I was really quite amazed at how this performed. So let me just get some figures here. So here's the sheet, okay, and this shot here was 0.59 millimeters from the center of the cross, and the furthest, let me make sure that I've got this correct here, yeah, the furthest shot from the bull, which is that one there, is, get this right, 7.5 millimeters from the bull. So the first one at 0.59 is 0.02 inches for you guys that like Imperial, and the 7.5 mil shot is 0.3 of an inch from bull at 30 meters, with me feeling pretty damn awful, to be honest. But yeah, I am really chuffed with that. So for accuracy, for the single shot, we're talking 4.8 out of 5 stars. The group, again, that's, I know that I pulled a couple of pellets, I have made allowances there, and I've given it 4 out of 5. On a good day, you know what, this should be nearer 5 out of 5 stars, but that's me, that's not the rifle's fault. And is it pellet fussy? Actually, they're not bad groups. They're really not bad groups. I would say that you could get away with using any of these pellets. So either the, you know, any of these. You've got the Golden Trophy FTs. You've got the Exacts. You've got the Accupels. You've got the Bisley Long Range Golds, and you've got the Air Arms Diablo Fields. Any of those you could get away with. You really could. I think. There we go. What can I say? It's just not pellet fussy. It's a well-made rifle, a very good barrel. No two ways about it. Now, with regards to the power and adjustment, for my mind, it's a little bit underpowered. It's at 10.42 foot-pound. I was quite surprised at that, to be honest. However, there's no denying the fact that it's accurate at that power level. Because of its kind of the footage, it's coming in at 3.5 out of 5 stars. Again, it's not a bad score. It's much better than just okay, but it is a little bit low. What was it reading? So, using the JSB Match Diablo Exacts at .177, and 8.44 grains, is kicking out 10.42 foot-pound or 14.12 joules, an average speed of 745 feet per second, which is 227.2 meters per second. Over 30 meters, it's instant. You know, you take the shot, it's there on target. It's as simple as that. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Air efficiency. Now look, it's a cylinder. It's not a big cylinder, and I filled this to the safe working pressure of 190 bar. It says it on the side of the cylinder, and I shot it down to 100 bar. So I used 90 bars of pressure, and I got 80 shots or thereabouts out of that one fill, which is working out at 0.9 of a shots per. Sorry. Yeah, it's working out at 0.9 shots per bar. So it's achieved a score of 3.3 out of 5 stars, and it's, you know, these latter figures, the power and the air efficiency, that have let the rifle down a little bit on this part 2. But you know, 80 shots, that's more than enough if you're going out on the field, I would have thought. If you're on a bench, then you're going to want to fill it a few times, no doubt, because you will enjoy shooting this rifle. Now with regards to noise levels, obviously it's got the integral silencer. At the muzzle, it's kicking out 85 decibels. 2 meters from the muzzle, that drops to 79 decibels. So I've given it 3.5 out of 5 stars for that. I think it's a good mod, but it could be improved, you know, that's for sure. But as a package, you know, it does the job. And all told, if you are going vermin shooting with it, or you're going for some small game like the old bunny rabbits, they're not going to know what's him. It's as simple as that. Finally, value for money. Well, so this is a bit of a surprise for me. No two ways about it. The base rifle itself is expensive. You're talking £999 new or £825 second hand, which is what this is. But for that £825, you're also getting the moderator and you're getting the scope. Do I think it's value for money? Well, when I punch that price into my algorithm or my program, and I add in the factors with regards to the accuracy test, it's giving me a score of 4.2 out of 5 stars. It is telling me that it is good value for money. So yeah, what more can I say? It's a nice gun. I'm extremely happy with the way that it performed out on the range. Would I buy one if I could afford one? Yes, I most certainly would. I think Air Arms have done a cracking job with it. And you know what? It's not brand new, it's not band spanking, it's not straight out of the box, but it's still performing beautifully well. And this is 2015-2016, so almost 8 years old. Great gun, and it's worth every penny. It certainly is. Well guys, that's my part 2 out of the way for this Air Arms S510 Carbine Super-lite in .177. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you can forgive me for not being 100%. And COVID hits everybody, doesn't it? Also, like normal, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. You know, like I keep saying, those numbers are important. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you've seen, and also share amongst your friends and family. And again, we've got the GunLocker, www.thegunlocker.uk. It's a fantastic platform where you can sell your guns if you want to, you can buy guns if you want to. It's international, so anybody from around the world can use it, except obviously those sanctioned countries. My apologies, but you know, that's as it is. Yeah, check it out. and hopefully we'll see you on the next review. So bye for now and take care.